Jacksonville, Florida, here on I-95, Interstate 95, heading north. We got exit 348, which should get us over to Prudential. It's an extension of I-95. It's the Atlantic Boulevard Phillips Highway exits, downtown US 1, another road to get familiar with in this area. But I actually want to go exit 348 and go toward Prudential, which is going to get us eventually over to the Main Street area. Main Street is part of downtown Jacksonville, and we'll be able to get to some of the sites in the area, as well as Daly's Place Amphitheater, which is where AEW has its big show, Saturday, July the 13th, 2019. Fight for the Fallen. It'll actually be AEW's first official show in Jacksonville, its home base. Now, basically here, we're getting off the exit, but we're not taking Atlantic. We're staying to the left. And we're continuing on. So we're not getting off Atlantic Boulevard, Phillips Highway. US 1 is that way. You could actually get on US 1. But for now, I want to get to Prudential. And then from Prudential, I want to get to the bridge, which will get us into downtown. Here's Prudential coming up. So AEW, Fight for the Fallen. Proceeds are going to victims of gun violence. Very near and dear to a lot of people's hearts. It's really down in South Florida with the Parkland shooting at Stoneman Douglas High School that happened. This is something very good AEW is doing. It's always good to give back. All right, here is the Prudential Drive Ocean Street exit, and that's where we will go. This will be an interesting show in the sense that it's in Jacksonville, and it's an interesting town. Quite different from some of the other places. All right, now we'll see if we can find Main Street around here. It should actually be coming up. We'll go straight. I see a bridge ahead. I believe that's the Main Street Bridge. If not, we'll see which bridge that is. That'll get us right into downtown, and we'll get into the area, see what's going on. All Elite Wrestling, Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Hangman Page. You've got the Khan family with Tony Khan. Really started out very hot. It'll be interesting to see what happens once they start weekly TV in October. It'll be seen on TNT. Just to see how that goes. Whole different schedule when you're doing that weekly TV show. And obviously the success of All In, All Out, Double or Nothing, the Fyter Fest, all did well for AEW. All right, Upriver Place. A lot of hotels here. The other side of the bridge. If you're staying in Jacksonville, going to any of these events. Daly's Place Amphitheater is right alongside or right on in around Jacksonville Jaguars Stadium. NFL Jacksonville Jaguars. Also owned by the Khan family. There's the connection there. And there's several people behind the scenes working for AEW who are also working with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay, so now we are at the bridge. And let's see, we should be able to... You can see TIAA Bank. I believe that's the name of the field where the Jacksonville Jaguars play. Yeah, the field is over to our right. It's going to be hard to get a picture of that from here with the rail in the way, but it's out that way. What we'll do is we'll veer to the right, head out that way. And you can see some of the signage here as we're turning. And there's US 1 again. So let's make our way here. I see Bay Street. No affiliation with Bay Bay. We're gonna make a right. And we're gonna head down a ways and see. We can run right into the stadium and then find Daly's Place Amphitheater. What I know about Jacksonville, a lot of little bars, a lot of eateries. It's downtown. So, also free parking on the weekends. It's also good to know, because there's a lot of metered parking around here. So it'll be interesting. AEW Fight for the Fallen show tonight, July 13th. Daly's Place Amphitheater. First show in Jacksonville. They had the announcements for AEW were from Jacksonville, were from by the stadium. So this is familiar territory for the talent and obviously for the ownership with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Taking you downtown. Also, I noticed a lot of museums in the Jacksonville area. And the bridges. You don't get to see bridges in South Florida, where my home is. So we're going to, I can see the stadium lights from here. Do you want to see what signage? I really don't see any signage here for the stadium. And then this place is huge. And then of course, you have Daly's Place Amphitheater. Right there. I see the stadium to our left. Once we get down a little more, we'll make a left. And go from there. Another place. Tap room. So, a lot of little bars. Reminds me a little bit of Baltimore with all the bars at a lot of the corners. NBC 12. First Coast News. Oh, okay, here we are. So it was odd. So you didn't see too much signage for TIAA Bank Field. There we go. But there it is. And they have Daly's Place Amphitheater. So they have a lot of concerts and different shows at Daly's Place Amphitheater. It's the home of the Jacksonville Jaguars of the NFL. And maybe this is Daly's Place Amphitheater right here. Check it out and see. So all Elite Wrestling, AEW. Yep, there we are. So we'll make a turn in here. And we'll check this out. And there's the football stadium. Very cool. And then you could see here. Oh, they already got set up here. You know, I'm sure all production crew is already here setting up for tonight. This is lot D. Just going to go down here and then turn around so we can see a little bit more of the stadium and get anyone a little familiar. I'm sure they're going to do another show here, but they're going to take their weekly TV show. That's going to go out and about. So I don't think they're going to do many shows here. I don't know that for sure. But I'm sure with the TV show setup that the plan is that they're going to venture all over the place to do their TV show. So, but when they do work Jacksonville, this could be one of the places. Makes sense since the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Khan family are involved, that they have this event right here where the